Please hit the 150 activate operation twice.
Do you like adventure and cool action figures? Well, come join the fun. It's old school toys with Blaze. Snow Job comes packaged in a box that's a little bit bigger than your standard G.I. Joe classified box. In the top left-hand corner, you have that he's for ages 4 and up. You have a choking hazard warning in the top right-hand corner. You have a picture of Snow Job in an Arctic scene. You also have all of his accessories. You have the artwork featuring Snow Job, the G.I. Joe classified logo, G.I. Joe Snow Job's name, the G.I. Joe classified star, and the Hasbro logo in the bottom right-hand corner. The right-hand side of the box features the G.I. Joe classified star. You have Snow Job's artwork in blue, his number 67. You have a barcode that takes you to GIJoe.com and the character's G.I. Joe classified files. In the top left-hand corner of the back of the box, you see that this is the 67th figure in the G.I. Joe classified line. You have the G.I. Joe classified star. You have Snow Job's name. You also have a picture of the figure and all of his accessories, and it indicates that he is 6.5 inches tall. You have a picture of his head without the hood. You have a picture of his holster. You have his G.I. Joe classified files. You have the GIJoe.com web address and the Hasbro logo in the bottom right hand corner. The left hand side of the box features Snow Job's artwork, and you have his number 67 and the G.I. Joe classified logo. The top of the box features the G.I. Joe classified series logo. Inside the box, Snow Job is attached to a tray that has his comic artwork. You also have a footlocker with his name and number on it. Inside the footlocker, you have 2 baggies that have his accessories.
Classified.
Snow Job's role is Environmental Specialist Arctic, Level 4. His gear is Long Range Weapons, Level 2. His skill is Strength, Level 1. And his mastery is Arctic Combat, Level 4. Snow Job is a great looking figure. He has a hood around his head that has kind of an off-white fur around the opening of it, and he's got kind of like a silver stripe down the middle. It's all one piece with the collar piece, and it goes around his head. He has his typical red beard, and it's nice and textured, and it's got a lot of paint. He has red eyebrows, just like you'd expect him to. Moving down, you can see that he has a white coat that has silver outlines. You can see there are pouches on either of the sleeves. And he has a brown web gear that has silver buckles and pouches on either side. He also has a brown belt with pouches on either side and silver buckles. He has a holster on his right leg and black boots. He has lots of pockets on his pants as well, on both his thighs and his calves. It's a great looking figure, everything that you'd expect from Snow Job. I'm really pleased with it. You know, Snow Job and Torpedo are the 2 figures that really make me start taking a G.I. Joe line seriously when they come out. Glad to have this in my collection. Okay, let's take a look at Snow Job's articulation. His head's on a ball joint, plus you've got that extra neck joint. Arms rotate a full 360 degrees. Plus they have a hinge that allows them to move up and down. You also have bicep swivels, double jointed elbows, wrists rotate, plus they have a hinge to allow them to move kind of back and forth. You have a torso swivel and joint, waist swivel, legs move forward. This hinders them a little bit, and out to the side. You have thigh swivels. Double jointed knees. You have, I'm not going to call it a calf swivel, but because it's a little bit lower than that, but you do have that joint that turns kind of at the calves. It's really tight. Plus, your feet pivot up and down. And you also have a full 360-degree range of motion with the feet. And that's the articulation for your G.I. Joe classified snow job figure. Snow Job's primary firearm is a sniper rifle with a scope and a removable clip. This weapon has the hollowed out tip so you can add extensions and blast effects. He also includes the same pistol that came with scrap iron. This also has the hollowed out end for extensions and blast effects. He also comes with a set of snow goggles. He also has an alternate head sculpt that doesn't have the skin cap around his head, and an alternate collar that simulates his hood around his neck. Snow Job wouldn't be Snow Job without a pair of skis and a pair of ski poles. He also includes a pair of modern snowshoes. Tying it all together comes the backpack. You can store all the gear on this backpack. Okay, let's take a look at how you stow all of Snow Job's gear in his backpack. You've got this opening at the top. Put the rifle in like this. You have these straps on the side. They are going to pop right out of the backpack like this. Okay? Once you've done that, take Snow Job skis and you just strap them in to the backpack. Okay? Now, his ski poles just tab in right here. Your snowshoes fit on these little grooves right here. And that is all of Snow Job's gear on his backpack. One, Snow Job comes with a generous amount of gear. Two, you can stow all of that gear on his backpack. And lastly, it's great to finally have a Snow Job that's got an alternate head with the hood off. 1, his goggles fit way too loose.
What?
2, the snowshoes are in an awkward place and they fall off the backpack too easily.
What?
And lastly, the skis don't stay on his feet as well as I'd like them to.
What?
So that's my review of the G.I. Joe Classified Snow Job. A great figure, and I'm really glad to have it in my collection. What do you guys think about Snow Job? Are there other Arctic G.I. Joe figures you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Ring that notifications bell and you'll never miss another video from Old School Toys. Thanks so much, and yo, Joe.